So this is another intro to the accountability blog. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out the video previous to this one. I set the vibe. I'm going on a journey and I'm inviting you to go on your own journey and take on your own challenge. And it is a challenge because we're turning the momentum. Sometimes we gather a momentum in a direction we don't want to go in. And so to turn that around, yes, it can be a challenge. And yes, it can be uncomfortable. But here's the thing. When I was a kid, I used to love computer games and I used to like finding cheats. A lot of games would have hidden cheats that would allow you to get infinite lives, infinite money. And I would put the cheats in and it would be a novelty at first. I'd enjoy having infinite lives and having all the money to buy what I want on the game. But sure enough, the novelty would wear off and it became boring. I was bored with the game because I was just moving through it, doing away with the bosses and getting to the other levels, but I hadn't, my skill level wasn't, I hadn't earned that skill level to uncover those levels. And so it became boring. You want there to be a little bit of grind along the way to making this transformation. And so have a sense of epic. Bruce Lee said something to the effect, use the power of life being an epic, because life is an epic journey. And when you take on these challenges and you start to experience the fruits of your efforts, you will have moments of peak experience where you'll be looking back at what you did over the past months and years, and you'll be like, wow, it's a sense of accomplishment. And this is portrayed very well by filmmakers who convey this sense of life and its epicness, the epic journey of life, turning darkness into light, overcoming struggle and transforming it into liberation. In the movie Inception, there's a scene towards the very end of the movie where they're on the plane. Inception, you know that movie about lucid dreaming. If you've not seen it, I recommend you do. They're waking up on the plane and they're looking at each other. One guy's looking over and his comrade is there, looking back at him with a sense of, we did it. We friggin' did it, guys. We pulled it off. You don't want it to be easy. You want it to be a little bit of, you want there to be a little bit of grind to it. And when you can do that together with a team, it's even more beautiful, man. So remember, you'll be fine. We don't know a hard life like our ancestors did. I mentioned that I've been inspired by Tai Lopez, and he speaks of his grandma that used to live in Germany, and she got out of Germany and she was only like 19, and a lot of her family that stayed in Germany died and were incarcerated and whatnot. We don't know challenge like our ancestors knew challenge. And in all honesty, I think if they were looking at us now and the opportunities that we have in today's society, they'd be like, why are you not getting up and applying yourself? Let's do this. Let's turn it around. Yes, there will be days when we need to take a pit stop. We know this. And one of the things that I forgot to put in my exceptions is I reserve the right to call a, what's the word? Vacation. I reserve the right to call a vacation, because there's going to be times where I know I'm going to need to switch off and just lie in nature and observe nature and reset myself. So, but it has to be a designated vacation. So that's what I'm going to leave you with. We don't want it to be easy. Hope you got something from this. Catch you tomorrow. Take it easy. Peace.